So hello everyone, welcome to my review of My Hero Academia episode 55 or episode 17 of season 3. And yeah, sorry for the lighting effect, a little bad here in the live reaction. Watch that. Just super early in the morning here, and the sunlight is just absurdly strong. And I have maximum reduced lighting and stillness effect. Anyway, so the episode then, Momo versus ojousama school. I like that. I was like, this is our ojousama, just gonna fight the ojousamas. So that was great. Now we have the flesh quirk right here. That's the most disgusting quirk in the whole anime and in the manga. This guy is... yeah, so basically his quirk is like, if you touch you with either his body, right, or those like finger flesh quirk sends away, you turn into a flesh ball. Yeah, you turn into that disgusting... I don't have anything here. So it resembles to it, yeah, and you kind of see their face and hair sticking out and so on, right? It's super weird power, and it's just that quirk is disgusting. It really is horrible quirk. One of the most weirdest body modification quirks ever in My Hero Academia. It's very, very scary. Yeah, it's a weird. It feels definitely more like a villain quirk, right, than a hero quirk. Yeah, it's like it's just so disturbing to turn into this flesh ball. So anyway, we can say Bakugo fighting him, right? But yeah, it's probably my least favorite quirk in the whole story. It's just so disgusting. And it feels like it's a bad quirk, yeah. But anyway, so you do some part then. I loved it. In many reasons. The only thing I missed of course is that and they didn't have that. Like it needed. Where is the laughter? No, but like that would have been the perfect ending there. But she was like getting more alone there, and Dora was like, I have you know. She liked that one. She did kind of like smirk a bit, like a little bit there to dig the teeth, like yes, I'm evil. But yeah, I love the character. I mean, she has the EIQ quirk, right? The intelligent quirk. So of course she is super laid back, sits there, sipping tea. It's like, yes, I have the plan. So like the typical bad guy, or typical evil ojousama. So that was awesome. It was perfect for her to have that quirk. Yeah, has the same quirk as the principal though, pretty much. He also has the IQ quirk. Right? Yeah, like literally the same quirk. But of course, he's a filler character, and the whole ojousama is anime only, right? But man, that was great. Yeah, ninjas are also period. Yeah, like the ninjas are of course also anime only, but they were kind of like whatever. Yeah, the ojousama was much better. Yeah, the whole team's like, oh, I have this cold power, I have this like heating power, I am a robot. So they all have different kind of. Most of them has kind of technology power, right? Except the octopus lady. Yeah, there's one lady in the back that had like octopus arms, who's standing there. They can do anything. The rest of them seem to be like tech oriented, right? And of course the leader is an IQ girl. She's like, I have the IQ to plan out our strategies. I can't do anything myself, but yes. And that was also a good reason why they won, right? The classic, of course, main character, Shawn the main character, right? Or general sword and story, because she's using her people as tools, right? It's the IQ power, she's using them as her weapons. And she's fighting Momo there. They're in the lonely room, right? Suddenly everyone's like, no, release our girl, and Sue saves her and so on. And I was waiting like, yeah, here it goes, Nakama! And I was like, we are Nakama! And then she's like, what, you're friends? Like, yeah, and then she can't beat them because they're friends! Friendship! Yeah, so of course they win because they have the Nakama going for them, right? And yeah, I mean, I want to say I think it was a good matchup, right? Because again, she's the IQ person, so she's have ever like this person, this thing. This is my weapon, this is my steam, this is my ice bringer, this is my, long range. For her, they're all, technology weapons, right? But for Momo, they're her Nakama. So of course they're gonna come in there and save her, even if they don't have to. That being said, though, it felt kinda like, why wouldn't she not expect them to just break the door and save her? Wouldn't her people do the same thing, even if she didn't give them orders? Like, wouldn't they have some initiative? Be like, wait, maybe she'll save the boss and she's kidnapped? Wouldn't they try to do that? I mean, yeah, so... I guess it mainly shows how she has zero trust in her people, right? She has zero Nakama power, yeah. She has no Nakama power, and they are full out, yeah. So they're going to be like, no. But that was awesome, and it really shows her. But it's fitting too, right? She's a classic ojousama, yeah. Of course she has she doesn't believe in friends. Of course she's like, they're all my weapons, yeah. They're just my tool to be used. Of course she has that That personality, right? So yeah, I love that. I love that. That was great. So you only missing the laughter, right? You're missing the hoo 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 hoo. That's the only thing she's missing. It must be perfect ojousama. And I like the details. For example, that Floppy, that she is weak against the cold. That is great. She's a reptilian, right? So they can't handle when it's too cold. She gets sleepy. Just like the cold blood. That was great. And how she was like, well, use this sound weapon to hurt their how do you call it? The detector, I guess. The Zero, yeah. Like we can hurt her with this thing. So she was like planning it out. I would say one thing though, which I didn't like that much. I have to admit though, is that Momo beat them, of course, by giving them like the earphones, and then the whole ear mufflers, and making a massive sound. Yeah, empowering for Euro. But it's kind of like that wasn't that extreme. I would say that thing. The only thing I didn't like that much is that, of course, Momo's gonna win. Of course, Momo's like, I can create anything. So actually, Momo is her worst opponent, right? She can plan out stuff, but she's facing a girl that can just create stuff out of thin air pretty much with her body. But she can create stuff, and she can of course create anything really. So she can like, I can make this thing. How can you? Yeah. So she can obviously make a counter to her, right? Of course, and that is good. But I will say this thing though. I felt they could have written them better. Like that was kind of just straight up. Like, okay, I'm going to make a massive sound weapon and just blast it out. Yeah, and that feels like something she could have assumed she could do, right? That's probably it. I feel like she, as this IQ person, she should have, like the 100 most possible strategies, 1,000 most, the most, whatever, to a certain degree. Right? I have 10,000 plans you could do, and I have done them all. I know how all of them. Yeah, she could have done that, right? And then Momo's like, well, if I create this catapult, and like something like that. So I wish Momo would make something a little more extreme, right? Something a little more out there, out of the box, right? And that's be like, wow, how can she turn into this thing, right? But that thing to me felt a little too much like straight up forcing that door out. And I think I would argue the IQ girl should be able to, determine that is a possible strategy, but she didn't. So I think that in a way was the only weak thing I didn't like really, because that felt like, man, she should be able to determine that factor. I wish it was a little more outside the box. I guess so. I expected Momo to be more creative, right? That's gonna be how she beats the evil ojousama. She's a good ojousama. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I still liked it, but that thing I'm thinking about, it's like, they could have been better. It should have been more creative, more outside the box. Anyway, so we also have Todoroki's battle, right? I mentioned briefly earlier. That was pretty okay. Yeah, he beats them. I like when he exploded the gas and so on. But I don't know. I felt that his battles they're less interesting in a way. I didn't dislike it, but I think that the problem with him is that he's really overpowered, right? Yeah, he's really OP. So he's like, he's surrounded by ninjas. You're like, well, he has the fire and ice power. It's Akainu and Akodi. He's gonna he's gonna blast them, right? You can assume he's gonna be easy to AoE blast everyone, and it's gonna be fine. I think that's why you don't feel super impressed by him beating some random ninja school. It's like, yeah, whatever, he can just do it. But I think the episode was very good though. I mean, it's obviously mainly filler episode until the Flash guy appears, right? All part is filler, but it was good, right? Ninja school, pretty cool battles, some animation, and some water and mud quirk, and that was awesome. And then of course, that was really fun and entertaining. So I think for a filler episode, which this is mainly, it's like 80% filler, is a really good episode, I feel. So as always, the My Hero Academia has pretty good fillers. We have last year the Floppy was really awesome. That was awesome. So yeah, I think they made a good episode here, definitely. Especially given that it's filler, right? Like it's a really good filler episode. Definitely. I just wish it was a little more creative. That's the only thing. And the I always say that though. Yeah, where's the laughter? Otherwise, it was a great episode. Hope that's review, guys. Please like button, subscribe button, right? And I'll see you guys later today with Hatsuko Saibo and Yurengu.